We'll see. Is everybody ready to go? Let's proclaim the greatest radio show.
Welcome, fans, to another quick pitch episode of The Spread. We're talking Pirates, breaking them down. Your Pittsburgh Pirates. We got J-Dash, JK47 in the studio. Shaboy Big Easy. Shaboy Big Easy. The Pirates still talking. Oh, it's too early.
It is. It's too early.
It's too early to tell.
Well, I'd say the same thing about what we're going to talk about in this segment as well, and that's the bullpen, and they haven't been very good at all. Look, as a team, the Pittsburgh Pirates let up 135 runs, and that's definitely too many at this point. It's not the worst or anything, but it's definitely too many.
What is the worst? Colorado, 300.
Well, let's see. Colorado has 146. The Cincinnati Reds have 161, while the Brewers have 158 runs allowed.
Okay.
So those are the two worst, and then there is the Colorado Rockies there at 146.
Okay.
But, okay, so what did I say the number was, 135?
Yeah.
Now, the pitching staff as a whole let up 121 earned runs. And that means the defense, they started out poor to start the season. They got on a good run there. And actually, over the past this four-game losing streak, 3 to the Chicago Cubs, a big division rival, obviously, this season, they did not look good defensively again. So 14 unearned runs already this season. That's way too many right there. Now, there's 121 earned runs by this pitching staff, like I was saying. The bullpen, 49 earned runs already. That is ridiculous. That's why I'm not too worried about this starting rotation right now. While they do got to go deeper into games, I see them turning it around. I think this pitching staff's going to be fine. I know Cole's going to be better. Liriano had his ups and downs. Neese had his ups and downs. Had some tough matchups these past few weeks here. Nicasios look good. He got to go deeper in the games, though. But it's more about this bullpen to me. I mean, they've let up so many leads already this season, and I know they've been pitching a lot because, like I said, the rotation isn't going very deep into games right now. But outside, I mean, even Melanson had his downs, but he's the one that's pitching well right now at a 3.18 ERA. Still not as good as he was the past couple years, but I really have no worries about him. Tony Watson has let up some earned runs in critical moments this season. And, I mean, his ERA looks all right at 3.29, but he has to get better, more consistency.
What's the problem here?
That is the problem, more consistent. Like I said, it's early in the season, but you want to see them start out on the right foot because really over the last couple seasons, this bullpen has really been not necessarily underrated. Everybody knows their bullpen has been good, but really that's one of the big reasons why they're winning over 90 games each season. You know what I mean? It's this shutdown bullpen from 7, 8 to 9, and really it should be the same way this season. Neftali Feliz started great this season. He's had some down games recently, though, and his ERA dropped to 4.91 at this point. But, he looked very good to start the season. I believe he can bounce back. So, again, Watson, I believe he'll bounce back. So Feliz, Watson, and Melanson, I still like the 7, 8, 9. And let's not forget, Jared Hughes, too, was out for most of the season.
Yeah.
And I hate when we're down 2-1 or something, and they're bringing in these guys that just aren't very good. Now, maybe that could be Jared Hughes moving forward. You know, you're down a run or two, and you bring in Jared Hughes instead of this A.J. Schugel, Rob Scahill. You know what I mean? I don't want to see these guys in close games. I understand when you're losing, you're not going to be pitching your 7, 8, 9 guys, obviously, Feliz, Watson, and Melanson. But I don't want to see Lobstein in there when you're down a run. I need someone better, and hopefully Hughes can be that guy moving forward.
Now, why ain't Lobstein going to improve? Ain't Schlegel and what a beat not going to improve? Why are these guys, if you're okay with everyone else, why aren't these other guys going to turn it around and be acceptable?
Well, we'll have to see if they will. JK47 didn't like Lobstein coming into the season.
Lobstein garbage, Jay?
He has a 3.60 ERA right now, so he hasn't been terrible, but, starting off, he was bad. He was letting up runs left and right in important situations. A lot of these guys were. What do you think, though? Lobstein turning around? He's still young. He really didn't make it as a starter, obviously.
Oh, he was horrible as a starter.
He is pitching better than he did. Yeah, he's definitely pitching better now as a reliever than he was as a starter, but he's still not, completely helping this team necessarily, although he is pitching a lot of innings because he's the guy they pitch long distances. If someone gets taken out early or if you go in extra innings, he'll pitch 2 or 3 innings for you.
And your boy Ryan Vogelsong, what about him? 47.
Yeah, he hasn't been bad either, I should say.
Come on now.
Well, he has a 3.60 ERA.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, as long as he's eating up some innings in middle relief, that's fine. But I mean, I just didn't want him as our 5th starter.
Right. Well,
Okay,
I mean,
you
if
got
Jeff Locke can show better outings than he did, not his last time. I think he actually did have a good outing his last time out. But 2 starts ago, he got lit up. I mean, if he has more of those moving forward, you might see Vogelsong back in the rotation before we see Tyler Glasnow and Jamison Tyone. But, I mean, Corey Lupke, he's working on a rehab assignment right now. He has a 2.70 ERA in the minor leagues through 10 innings pitched, 11 hits, just 2 walks with 13 strikeouts. So he's pitching pretty well down in AAA right now. Hopefully he can come back and be an important part of this bullpen as well. And I mentioned Glasnow and Tyone. When they do come up, that's going to strengthen the bullpen as well because you're going to be able to put either Neese or Nicasio in the bullpen. I don't know if you're going to want to do that with Locke or what you're going to do with Locke at that point, but this bullpen will get stronger, and I do believe in these guys at the back end. I believe in Hughes. I think he can be the guy that pitches in closer games rather than A.J. Schugel, who I'm telling you, he has a 3.21 ERA, so it doesn't look terrible. But I haven't been impressed by him really that much. I'm not impressed by Scahill. He's actually getting lit up with a 6 ERA.
Yeah, Caminero struggled this year, too.
That's another one, man. Caminero, I don't know if I want to believe in him anymore or not. I mean, he really hasn't been proven like Watson has or Feliz has or Melanson has. This is a guy that came out and pitched well in his rookie year last season, but he's not necessarily very young, and he always had a little bit of wildness to him, and that's showing right now.
Oh, he actually started all pretty slow last year, too. He got better as the year went on.
Yes, he did. So he has a 5.27 ERA right now. I'm hoping he gets better as well. Yeah, it's not very good. What are you thinking about this bullpen, though? Are they going to pick it back up and be one of the top bullpens in baseball like they have over the past, 3 seasons now, pretty much?
I mean, getting Jared Hughes back is definitely going to help.
He's been growing on me.
Sprinting in from the bullpen or whatever.
His goofy ass, yeah.
I've always liked Jared Hughes.
Well, he's actually always been solid. He's been reliable. That's going to help. I mean, Feliz has to bounce back. I mean, as a whole, the starting 5 just needs to pitch more innings. These guys are getting overtaxed. They're working too much.
I'll agree with that. And I would like to say no one in this bullpen has really been dominant either. There's a couple guys here, when you look at the ERA, you're like, he hasn't been too bad or anything. But no one's been dominant like over the past couple years where you had 3 dominant guys at the back end there. Counting Soria last season, he was pretty good for the Pirates as well.
Right. Another name in the wind.
In the wind.
Honestly, my opinion, the bullpen, it's going to be rough. I don't know.
So you're not feeling the bullpen this season?
Oh, it's just going to be rough. I believe the games that we're going to win are going to be by numerous runs.
You like you're feeling the offense.
Of course. Where against these other NL teams.
So that's good then. These guys really don't need to dominate this season. They just need to pitch well.
They're not going to have to be dominating during the season. So when they have to, they're going to be lost and not know about it. Is what I'm trying to say in some form.
So when they go up against the Cubbies and it's a close game, they're beat.
Yeah, when it's 2-1 and Lobstein needs to be in there because other dudes' arms are beat down because it's a 162 game season. He's not going to have it.
I don't know if he's going to be in his bullpen the entire season or not. But okay. I know I get what you're saying.
Watson and Melanson are tested. They've been there. They've done that. I have no problem with Watson and Melanson. If they have a bad...
Not feeling Feliz yet?
No,
I'm not feeling anybody else. He was their best reliever to start the season. He was completely dominant. And then over a couple outings there, he got lit up a little bit. But he still has 15 Ks compared to 3 walks and 11 innings. So when I look at those 2 numbers alone, along with just 9 hits in those 11 innings, I still see good things from Feliz moving forward.
I have more faith in Caminero being 7, turning into the 7th guy.
It's a possibility. One of these 2 guys are going to be the guy moving forward. I mean, no one else is going to step into that role, I wouldn't believe.
Could Locke do something like that?
I hope it wouldn't be Locke.
No?
It's not going to be
He can't come in and shut one dude down his left hand. He was coming. Oh, one thing about Locke, Dude was throwing 95 the other day. I was seeing him. I've never seen him throw that
I know.
hard.
Well,
So,
he
listen,
don't want to lose this rotation spot, man.
He don't, and you know what? Is this his last year or something like that? Or
Oh, it's gonna be because there's just no room anymore once these guys get called up.
he's gonna another team is gonna pick him up.
I've been saying that for years, and people hate on me for it.
Well, hey, because we hate the dude. I hate him.
Okay, I get it.
He's got that talent. He comes out beast. Yeah, that year he come out and had an all-star in the first half, then just lost it.
Yeah.
And then he's the only one that's like been past 6th innings, but I called him 5 2/3 the other day. But still, he was throwing 95. Never seen it. I was smiling. Jeff Locke made me smile, and he rarely does that to me.
What do you think the team ERA is right now?
Team ERA.
Yeah.
4.23.
Nice guess, 47.
Yeah.
I tell you.
I'll tell you what. I thought he was gonna say
I
4.20.
actually looked at it earlier.
Okay, and I'm fine with that if we're scoring 6 runs a game.
It's not terrible, but it got to be better than that. I mean, it got to be in the 3s somewhere, and I'm hoping for mid-3s to tell you the truth. But when I look at this whip, 146, that's what really needs to drop, and it's because of the walks. 124 walks and 257.1 innings out of the entire pitching staff. That's way too much, man. That's like one every other inning.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I was thinking, though? I mean,
final note, bring it.
Whenever we traded Jim Benedict for that pitching prospect to the Marlins, he was actually described as being Searag's right-hand man.
Yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday or something.
The trade.
You got to wonder how much of that's actually, any of this is going to be.
I mean, it's possible.
Only the Pirates could trade away a coach and have him implode their solid bullpen for the last 3 years. But I wouldn't put it past them.
I'm not going to say that's going to be the reason. I mean, they're just struggling right now. They're having a tough time.
It's fun to say that, though. That's true yin. That's yins right there. I love it.
Well, I mean, it's just a scenario, too. I mean, if this guy was that good of a coach.
What's the scenario?
He actually could have had a huge hand in developing some of these pitchers and bringing them back.
Yeah, definitely.
What was his name?
Jim Benedict.
Jim Benedict. You want to hit us up on Twitter at bet_the_spread. Melanson, you can like us on that Facebook page.
Facebook.com/betthespread.
And
YouTube.com/betthespread.
what?
Any other site /betthespread.
Right. Wrap it.